Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How are you guys? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fine. I hope that life is treating you divine. Okay. Um, I'm just here once again on another beautiful day just to see what's going on with you. Hey, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Brooklyn and White Boy. We have a member. We have a member. And it's I am Tracy Lee. How you guys doing? Hey, Yummy. How you doing? Good to see you. What's going on, Nicole? How are you? Life with Nicole Marie. How's everybody doing? Um, so yeah, I'm just on here. Um, Today is Sunday, and I've realized that the chips that I thought I liked don't no longer like me. Cause I'm like, why are my allergies acting up? And only in my throat area and also like my eyes. And I'm like, well, I could blame it on being outside all day, but I was like, wait a second, no. I think it's the chips, y'all. I think I've grown a sensitivity to these chips. I mean, I'll test it out one more time, but every time I eat them, I thought it was because of the spice. I would definitely blow my nose and, my throat, I would start choking like the Dickens. But I think I have a sensitivity to it. And I think I've always had it. But maybe I was just able to tolerate it more. But I haven't eaten these chips in months. Wow, y'all. Listen to your body. Hey, all good here, picking up. Oh, packing up. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing, Frugal Mama? How are you? How was your day, Yummy? How was your day, Frugal? How was your day? I'm Tracy Lee and Nicole. I hope it's good. So yeah, guys, I just learned that today. But let me tell you how my day was. So I woke up this morning. I went to the gym and I be having these long, intricate dreams now. And it always feels so real. As a matter of fact, I think I was in a position that when I woke up, I was just like everything was all tight. And like, I had the bed scars, right? The bed face and the bed arms. I had all of that this morning. So I guess in a way it was a decent dream, but it wasn't like it was definitely weird. And I'm like, what did I eat last night? Nothing except for those chips. That's what I had. Cause I didn't want to cook anything because it was so late. Like out by the time I was finished cooking, it would have been 10 o'clock. And I was on here pretty late last night. So it would have been like 10:30 or so. So yeah, guys, that's really it. That's what's going on over here. That's really what's going on. Um, what else did I do after the gym? After the gym, I ran some errands. I unpacked the rest of the items from both events yesterday. Um, Half of it was done, but the other half had to be done. So today was one of those, you know, not long days at all. It was enjoyable. It still is enjoyable. And then I had to update the website with all the items that no longer are for sale or just, add some things that needed to be added. So I did that and it was a decent day, It's still a lot more to go. There's still a lot more to go. It's only almost 6 o'clock right now. So there's still a lot more to go. Excellent day. Having a great day. Good. Um, so yeah, guys, if you guys aren't following each other, consider doing so. All is well. Happy Sunday. Um, how's everything on the RV hunting? Tracy, is that good? Blessings, life with Nicole. Let's see the yummy answer. Hi, Brooklyn. Yummy still has the answer still. Me and Yummy will be doing a collab soon, y'all. Probably sometime in October, we'll be doing a collab. We'll keep you posted. I haven't been eating as much as I used to. Been giving up. You gotta break, yes. As a matter of fact, when we're done here on this live, I'm gonna cook my first meal, although I have been snacking. Awesome. I just came back from the campers world looking at the fifth. Oh, that is so dope. Yo, those RVs be like hooked up. Now, don't get those RVs twisted. I've seen how the buses have transformed to luxury from school bus to luxury. So I know y'all gonna get good camper. Where you guys gonna go? Is your job? Oh yeah, you have a work from home job. So as long as the internet is good, you could just drive all over the world, right? Is that your plan, Tracy? Is that your plan? Oh my goodness, let's talk about freedom. Wow, guys, that's freedom for real. Nice choice. Since my stomach makes too much acid, I need to relax. Yeah, definitely. That's so dope, Tracy. I am Tracy Lee. Yes, guys, that's wonderful. She is absolutely followed her passions and her vision and her dreams. Now she can live them out. You see what happens when you prepare for the future? And not the preparation that they taught us. Because the preparation that they taught us doesn't lead to a future, it just leads to routine, mundane, in the line, factory. So she's living out a future that does not require what was taught in elementary, high school, college. That's dope. That's dope. Y'all gotta break it down. When you break it down, it makes a lot of sense. I'm working on my future too. And I'm hoping that the choices that I make now will make it a more bright future in whatever is in store for me. Now, I could leave things just up to chance, but I want to at least stamp or at least dig a foundation so every brick may fall where it's supposed to, and every cement not be overused in the areas. So when I build, it's going to be on solid ground. That foundation is going to be dope. Not saying that I don't already have a foundation, but you can always make your foundation better until you start putting stuff on top of that, right? What's wrong with having a secure foundation? Half the times we see, I don't know about your areas, but I'm in a very gentrified city, but you see buildings like big buildings, 4 or 5 story buildings go up within 6 months. That don't seem right to me. Unless it's an existing structure that you're only gutting out and redoing rooms, that foundation, I don't know. Those condos are gonna go like this eventually in the next 20 years. So, as often and as long as you have to put all of the preparation work, we've talked about this, into your building of your foundation, do it. If you want your foundation to be paper thin, then just live your life and do nothing else with it, but just live and not have a purpose. If you want your life to have some meaningfulness, some unicity, you're gonna have to spend some time, some years developing what kind of materials you want to put in that foundation, how deep you want to go into digging into the roots of you foundation. And then that's when you pour, and how fast you pour. See, that's another thing too in building. It's a technique with pouring cement. You can't just glob it on there. You want to pour that thing so everything is even. So every layer as it dries is even. So there's not one little clump up here or bubble up here and then flat, then grainy all over the place, then flat. You want that joint to be smooth. Smooth operator. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Smooth foundation. That's how you want it to be. And you want to have the right tools, i.e., people around you to help set that foundation. Ooh, I didn't even think we won't go anywhere today because I'm tired. But if you want a mansion lifestyle, or if you want a nice house or life, remember, we're just doing comparisons. If you want that to look like the pictures that you see in magazines, or if you want to build it yourself, remember all of the ingredients that you're going to need. You're definitely going to need reliable people. You're definitely going to need patience. You're definitely going to need your spirituality, somebody you believe in, something that you pray to. I don't know. Everybody has different beliefs. I'm respective to all of that. As long as you don't try to intrude or impose your belief on me, I'm cool. The right materials, thinking process. Because you can have all of the right elements, but if this is not right, all of those elements will not fit into perfect harmony or into perfect place. Building your life. Think of it that way. Sometimes we need to have the visual of what things may look like. But then when we internalize it and turn it into our own life, then you're like, wow, maybe that area needs to be a little tightened up. Maybe this area needs a little bit more attention by myself, or maybe I need to invest in bringing another person along my journey and not being so scornful if other people are there or trying to throw those people away too. See, I'm not a construction person. I know nothing about it, but I do know it makes sense to me that you just don't throw cement down. You just don't throw cement on top of dirt that's not been evened or leveled out, right? Because then you'll have a house like this, kind of like that, and it'll be swaying. How you gonna have a one-story house in this sway? And then you want to use the best quality of cement that you can find. You want to use clay or cement? What kind of windows do you want? We can't think about that until we have the foundation set. So, when you are building whatever life that you want or expect, remember, do not neglect that foundation, because that is the beginning of your masterpiece. That is the beginning of you becoming or closer to the greatness that you're supposed to live. That is you being able to live your purpose. Hey, Afro, how you doing? They love building these buildings quick, quality of walls thin, and you can hear everything next door. Money is all these corporations think about. Yeah. Then who's running your corporation? Who is your lead architect? Are you drawing everything, trying to be in every position of your building? We can't play every role. We need people. Point blank. There are always open positions. You can't fill them all. Your soul can't be split into 20 different places and areas of your life that needs something else outside of you. Dig that. Remember that. If that were the case, then why even create humanity? It makes no sense, right? Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Patty D. Patty D. Hey, Patty D. How you doing? Good to see you. So now that you have your foundation all set, now you need to build your walls. What are you going to build your wall with? You want to build your wall, i.e., your heart with stone, you know, that little stone heart where you just don't trust anybody or you trust very few people and you accuse before you understand, or you put a void up before loving, or at least trying to understand what love is. What are you doing? The aesthetics really don't matter with the house until at the very end. When we're tired of, when we have fulfilled the completion of the race that we're supposed to actually run. Now we can sit back and vacation, right? Because there are different stages of life. There's the building, there's the enjoyment, and then there's death. So the enjoyment part is when we put the aesthetics together. Then the death part is when you leave your house for someone else, i.e., your legacy, your dreams. For someone else to care for your house as much as you did. Don't let that foundation go rotten. Don't let that brick or anything else go misplaced or mold, invest, or invade the whole structure. Y'all get it? We're never going to be able to live in the house that we build, i.e., the dreams and all of the things that we build and have successfully completed. We got to leave it in good condition for other people to follow and to take up and go and build a second level or a third level, or maybe take out some pieces that don't function properly and insert their own piece that makes it a little bit more smooth. As life progresses, so does technology, and as human lives progress, so does the need for understanding different aspects of what life is supposed to be like, because we've messed around with it for so long that we've changed up the parameters and functionality of what humanity is supposed to really look like. That kind of part. So then they come in and say, you know what? This actual function that you use was good for them, but it's not going to be able to fit for what's going on right now. So I'm just going to modify it just a little bit. But it doesn't matter because you would have left them with a whole house, a full legacy. Dang, y'all. How is your life looking? Compare it to building a house. Etch it out in your head so you can visually see how you see a house built compared to how your life is being built right now. Because we're always building different sections of our homes or soul or whatever. But for some of us, we skip the foundation and we go straight to the aesthetics. And then when things fall apart, you fall apart. And then you get mad that you have to build from square one. I mean, I believe we all get frustrated with having to start from square one sometimes. But guess what? At least you got a chance to start from square one and not leave your house in shambles so that no one carries that legacy. No one remembers you for who you could have been or what at least you left your mark for. Think about the house compared to your life, compared to how you were building it. Mm. It's called reevaluating all of our circumstances and ideas about life. Some of the things that, like functionalities that don't work, some of the things that we've been taught really don't exist. That's what I mean by the functionalities not working. So then you take it and you modify it to where it does make sense now. You know what I mean? Hey services, how you doing? Welcome to Hello World. First time, welcome in. Tado, how are you? Welcome. Is that Brian? Good to see you. Hi, Ready Set. How you doing? Welcome, Tado. Tado. Services. Welcome. We just having a little chitty chat, just about life, comparing, literally having a picture that's painted. Because I know when I talk about when people reference living your life to the full, we just see living life to the full. But then we don't have any real imagery to see what living life to the full. But then when you put in sunset and beaches and vacationing and money into aspects of living life to the full, you have something tangible to think about and mirror what your life can be if you had those things. So that's why I'm using the analogy of a house and building, because you can't see what leaving a legacy, or maybe people can't understand how important it is to leave a legacy for somebody else to pick up and move on. That's part of what it is. I'm good. Just got a new tattoo. Nice. Where is it? I want a tattoo. Where is it? Ooh, tattoos are the best. How big is it? But that's pretty much what it is, y'all. Hello, I see Miss Patty D and said, this must be a good place. Aw, yay! That's so dope. Yeah, Patty D is a dope person too. But we have to really visualize what the possibilities are of differences in life. And even if you want your house to be one level, one floor, maybe one room, it doesn't matter. What matters is, who are you leaving it for? Can they utilize the space and make it bigger? Can they utilize the space and say, you know what? It was greatness here. And share it so that your house can grow, even when you don't have the ability to physically sew anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. That's just really it. Think about your house, where you see it, what aesthetics outside of the materials there. What do you see outside of it? I hope nature is a big part of it. I hope garden is a big part of it. I hope flowers, maybe don't, hopefully they don't choke you up, but flowers will be a big part of it. Butterflies, birds that chirp you into like soothing melodious sounds. Trees that give cover and shade, so you don't have to use up too much electricity on no air condition. How big is your land? How far do you want to go in life? All of these things we can compare your life versus that picture you see. Paint your own picture. You don't have to use the default picture. The default picture is what we learned in grammar school and grade school. You don't have to use that. You can take what is good and what was good and help build it and implement into some areas of your building. You feel me? So we had 24 minutes. So that's really all I had to say for today. I'm gonna go make my dinner and my lunch at the same time because I haven't eaten yet. Um, remember this though. You guys are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that you've gone through in your life does not determine good or bad for the future. But I guarantee you, if you start working on your future now, your past is going to look so much more bright. It makes sense to me. I want to be able to look back at my 5 years prior and say, you know what, that was pretty dope. Have the good memories, not the shoulda, coulda, woulda, wish, you know? Yes, thank you, Brooklyn. Yes, come on back. But anyway, guys, I'm here on Hello World almost every day. We talk about everything and anything. It's about thinking about life a little differently and maybe implementing things or maybe taking things out of our thinking process. I know I'm working on vernacular that I want to get rid of, and I'm doing a good job because I am very aware of when I say words that I'm trying to eliminate. So that's a step. Remember, we've been using this language for however long you've been alive or started to be able to talk and understand and comprehend. So erasing certain things will take time. And I'm giving myself a break on that. But anyway, I'm here every single day between whatever. Feel free to shop BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. You can grab my book, Self Reflections, Quotes That Make You Say, Oh. I have 5 versions. I have 5 books. 4 of them are on copy. 4 are on paperback. 4 are in paperback. 3 are in audio version, and 1 is on YouTube for free. And 1 is only available on custom socks that I print. Well, that the company prints. So consider shopping BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Tell a friend and a few other people all about the company and everything we're trying to do. I appreciate you for coming, and whatever you do with the rest of your evening, make sure it's doing something purposeful and leading you to a better life. Until we meet again, my name is Joy, and I'm signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yes.